Alright, for those of you guys that have a Turbo Master and or spool stick, I'm going to start tearing this thing apart and show you guys how to install a spool stick. Now, first off, take your airbox out, go this route, you get a flat blade screwdriver, that way you can get your air boot off, and then once you have that off, you need to take off your CDR neck here, this boot for the charge, and your lid for the airbox. I suggest taking the box out completely because it gives us a little bit more room to get in there and work on that wastegate actuator. As you can see, mine is held together with a fancy dancy zip tie. So she's seen better days, and I'm gonna grab some tools, get this box out, get this out of here, and I will show you guys how to get down and take out that old actuator momentarily. All right, so your airbox is out. Flat blade screw, take that out, take this off. On a not rotted out truck, the airbox sits on two rubber bumpers. Well, there they are. And usually they have a peg that goes through and holds them in place. As you can see, my Michigan truck does not have that. So, what you're gonna do is there's usually an E-clip on the back of this guy that has to come off. So we'll get him out of there the easy way. Okay, so there's usually an E-clip right here in this groove that has to be removed. And then you have to remove these bolts here in order to install your spool stick. So I'll get some tools, get this off so I can better show what's going on, and get this guy out of the way because yeah, he's seen better days. Okay, so two bolts that you need to take off are these two. They're a 10mm head, and once you get those out of there, this old wastegate bracket comes off and will be out of your way to install the Leroy diesel spool stick and or a Heath diesel Turbo Master. All right, just a quick little side-by-side stock 92, 93 turbo actuator. This is a GM3, so it has your horizontal wastegate, which is a little bit different than a GM8. So your spool stick is going to actually have a lever arm on it that will tip and go from a vertical wastegate to horizontal. So anyways, I like to lay them out side by side, make sure, hey, yep, right orientation before I get crazy installing them. So now that we've seen them next to each other, we know we can go and get ready to do the install. All right, so I broke this down. This is your foot that goes onto the actuator, bracket that goes onto the turbocharger, spool stick rod, jam nut. This is the lock clip that will slide through the hole here and lock onto your rod. So just wanted to give you guys a quick visual of what it's going to be like to put this together, and now you can see all the pieces individually. Okay, so the bracket's on the turbo. So this guy here will slide through and sit in place here while you take a moment to put on the other end, or you'll drop it like I did. Need two hands. Anyways, I'll put that on and show you how it hooks all to the turbo. Now for the GM8 turbo, guys, this is what I was talking about, that other arm. Obviously it fits on the older chargers, but it is not going to allow the wastegate to fully function. All right, so she's all on. Bracket, post, engagement. All right, so to adjust boost, what's going to happen is your boost is controlled by this actuator. So if you need more boost, you turn your wing nut. If you need less boost, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So there's your installation for a spool stick from Leroy Diesel. Hope this helped some of you guys out with your stock trucks and or just trucks that you use to bomb around and or daily driver. Because yes, this is a worthy upgrade to delete a vacuum pump on a 94 and up, and it's definitely a good upgrade because these old things, the diaphragm likes to rot out, likes to come apart, and then you lose boost. So, hope this helps you guys, and let us know what else you might want to see.